Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peel back the layers of corporate speak to get to the juicy inside scoop. This week we're diving into a filing that might seem a bit dry at first, but trust me, there are some interesting tidbits about how a company is parting ways with its top executive. Before we jump in, if you love getting the real story behind corporate moves, hit that subscribe button. Also, we have a fantastic Discord community where we break down these filings even further, so make sure to join. The link is in the description below. Today we're looking at Nye Holdings Incorporated, a company you might know from its stock ticker nod traded on the Nasdaq Capital Market. This particular report is an 8K filing, a sort of current report that companies file when something significant happens. Think of it as a heads up to investors about key events. So what is the big news here? Well, it boils down to a separation agreement with their former president and chief executive officer, Seth C. Daggett. His employment was actually terminated without cause earlier in October. This filing details the terms of his departure from the company. This separation agreement is essentially the formal handshake on how Mr. Daggett will be leaving and what he'll receive. It is pretty standard stuff after a termination without cause. The company is cutting him a check, which is not uncommon. Let's talk about the numbers. Mr. Daggett is set to receive a severance payment of over $2.5 million. That is a significant amount of money, and it is being paid out to acknowledge his comprehensive release of any claims against Nye Holdings Incorporated and its affiliates. Basically, he's agreeing not to sue the company as part of this deal. Beyond the severance cash, the company is also footing the bill for his health coverage for the next 2 years. That is another nearly $73,000. These payments are being made to align with the terms outlined in his original employment agreement, so it is fulfilling contractual obligations. Now, here is a small but important detail. Like many such agreements, Mr. Daggett has a 7-day window to change his mind after signing. The agreement doesn't officially become effective or enforceable until that revocation period passes. So while it is announced the finality of it all is just around the corner. Moving on from that, we see they're also filing an important exhibit with this report. This exhibit is the actual separation agreement signed by Nye Holdings Incorporated and Seth C. Daggett. It's the full document that backs up the summary we just went over. Companies are required to attach these key documents so investors can see the details for themselves. Finally, we have the signature and date. This report was signed by Matthew J. Markey, who holds the position of Chief Financial Officer for Nye Holdings Incorporated. He signed off on the 31st of October 2025, just 2 days after the separation agreement was executed. So what is the big takeaway here? Nye Holdings Incorporated is making a significant outbound payment to its former CEO. This kind of event can signal a few things. It could mean a strategic shift where the board wants a new direction, potentially bringing in new leadership with a different vision. It could also be a sign of internal disruption or disagreements on the company's path forward. The substantial severance package suggests that Mr. Daggett was in a high-level role and that the company is willing to pay to ensure a smooth and litigious departure. Without more context on why his employment was terminated without cause, it is hard to say if this is a positive or negative development for the company's future strategy. However, a smooth transition even at this cost is generally preferred by investors over prolonged legal battles. We'll be keeping an eye on Nye Holdings Incorporated to see who steps into the CEO role and what strategic changes they might bring. Alright, that is our breakdown of this particular filing from Nye Holdings Incorporated. What's your take? Do you think this kind of severance is a good indicator of corporate health or a sign of trouble? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And remember, check out the Discord community linked in the description for more exclusive content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.